Yo, man, this story takes place in 2008. I was on the run for probation violation. This is the time the homie snitched on me. Now y'all know, like, who can I say homies out here, like best of buds and shit. Um, who can I say? Let me see. Like Lil Boosie and Lil Webby. Lil Boosie and Lil Webby. All right, homie called me. He got his girl car. I got driving license. Yo, that's all we used to do. Meet chicks on the chat line. If it's two of them, he hollering at one, I'm hollering at one. That type of buddy. So, this particular day, October 2008, he calls me. Like, yo, come out of the house, man. I'm gonna get my girl a call. We're gonna go to Durham, go to the strip club. So he gets up, pick his little cousin up. Now, his little cousin's 17. So I was, what, 27? And he was, like 26 going on 27. So, look. Went to the weed spot. Gets the weed. Now, we on our way to Durham. We on Interstate 85. Gets into Durham. Gets lost or something. Can't find the strip club. So we driving down the strip. North Austin Avenue. Of those who familiar with Durham, North Carolina. Driving down the strip. It's a roadblock. Now I'm on the run. So I'm shook. And we just smoked weed prior on our way up there. So that's the flag right there. So pulls on up to the roadblock. They jerked me out the car. I ain't have no driver license, and they see weed on my sweater. Okay, so I'm telling them like, yo, they don't got nothing to do with the weed. I smoked weed in this car 30 to 40 minutes prior to us getting up here. Get what I'm saying? So they see got me out the car, got me in handcuffs. Now they questioning my buddy on the passenger side. I know he got weed on him, but I'm thinking he threw it out by the time we get to the roadblock. He's lying to them and shit. Come to find out, he got the weed. He tried to stuff the weed in the seat. They find it. So now they mad. So they gets me and him out of the way because it's traffic. It's like some dude had got shot in the head. So they set up a roadblock in Durham, for to try to catch somebody around with a gun or whoever try to catch the suspect. But long story short, they got us out of the way, moved the car to another little lot so traffic can go by. So they questioning me. I'm lying, sticking to my story like, yo, I'm such and such and such. I gave them my brother name. So I'm sticking to the story. They'll try to get another officer to ask me something. I'm sticking to the story because I know the game and stuff. Soon you change your story. Excuse me. That's how they know you lying. I'm sticking to my story and stuff. Okay. So they're on some stuff like, yo, we can take you to the magistrate office or we can take you downtown. We supposed to because how we are going to know who you are. We need to identify you or anybody else. So you don't have ID in Durham and stuff, and you get some type of trouble with the law, They were taking you in for to see who you really were, fingerprinting you and stuff. So long story short, they got me off to the side like, look, man, your story, like you was honest with us about the weed, about you was smoking weed, such and such and such. Look, man, we'll just write you this citation. You get what I'm saying? Okay. We're like, word. Yo. That wasn't the case with old buddy. Now they locked my boy up because of the weed he had, right? And he was lying. If he would have been honest, then I don't know if they would have been lenient or what. But when they ain't got me in hand, they took me out of handcuffs and stuff. Like, yo, we gonna and his little cousin that rode with us. Remember I told you they let him go too because he showed them his ID. Like, look, I'm 17. I ain't got no drugs or nothing on me. So I'm just riding in the car with my cousin and his homeboy. So they let him and me go now. Me and him on the side of the road, ready to start walking. Before we get to walking, the officer jumps back out of his cop car. Then he comes to me, throw me back in handcuffs. I'm like, what the world? Throw me in handcuffs. Like, yo, who is such and such and such? I'm like, I don't know. My name is Derek such and such and such. Well, why your homie in the car saying that your name is such and such and such, and we have an active felony warrant for that person that he keeps saying? I was like, look, sir, I don't know who he is. My name is such and such and such and such, such and such and such and such. I was so believable when we first pulled up on the roadblock. Like, look, officer. Prior to us coming up here, I smoked some weed. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You get what I'm saying? So, for somebody to own up to stuff before they even have to say anything, kind of makes you believable. You get what I'm saying? So, when they jumped back out of the car, and he put me back in handcuffs, like, yo, your boy said your name is such and such and such. I look in the cop car. They got the laptop thing. You know, that be in the cop cars, and they ring your name in and stuff like that. I don't know how I got out of that situation because with a name, I think your face will be right there. So they kept saying like, yo, why he keep saying you is this person that's name showing up on our screen and stuff. I was like, sir, he just scared to go to Durham County Jail and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all I would tell him. I was like, look. He's scared and he mad. I'm free, ready to be free, and he's scared that he got to go to Durham County Jail and stuff. So he's a scary type guy and stuff. So they were like, look, man, I tell you what, since you was forthcoming with us about your story before and stuff, man, look, man, we're just gonna go on and let you go with that citation I wrote out for you before. Yo. So, me and his homeboy walking. I mean, his little cousin. We walking. Get to the store. Now, I'm just standing out there at the store and stuff, because we don't know where we at. Car pulls up. I recognize a dude now. I'm an hour away from my city, but I recognize a dude that's from my city, that grew up in my city. So I was like, yo, ain't you such and such? He was like, yeah. Then we looked at each other, and then he said my name. So you get what I'm saying? We reunited. So all right, let him know the situation, what the deal was. So we gets in his car. He let us use his phone to call my homeboy mama and his girlfriend. Now, his girlfriend is the car that we went up there on to go to a strip club. So, you know, I had to concoct a story like, look, we just up here just riding. I ain't telling nothing about the strip club. So, we had to wait at the Northgate Mall. The Northgate Mall until they come from Henderson, my town, Henderson, to Durham. And it finally gets there, right? Now, I done made it. The police to believe my story, so I done made it free. Now I'm ready to go home. How about now the mama and the girlfriend want to go to the magistrate office to see can they bail him out or something? I'm on some shit like in my insides. I'm like, yo, I just lied to these people. They thinking my identity is somebody else. I'm free. They had me in custody and then they let me go. I ain't nowhere in the world I'm ready to go to no goddamn jail just to check up on old boy. But that was my ride back home, so I had to ride. So the whole time I'm in that mug in the van, while they goes inside the place to check up on old boy, I'm shook that this a Friday. They comes back to the car was like, yo, he can't make bond to Monday because of the magistrate or something like that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that was the story, yo, like of like a dude that you get around with, y'all motherfucking riding around smoking weed, listening to all the trap songs. Y'all got there. If you meet a chick and she got a cousin or a homegirl, you turning him on to her. Y'all in one room smashing while the other one in the other room smashing. It was that type of homeboy type like joint. The mug used to come get me to bust guns when people was after him for something. You get what I'm saying? So that thing ain't sent well with me, man. And then he tried to concoct a story up to make it look like I snitched or something like that. Like to this day, and then I couldn't never really get him because a little bit after that, I ends up getting caught about that story that I was telling you about that they try to charge me with a store robbery. Y'all know in that story I told y'all that they locked me up for another robbery and I talked my way out of that one because I told them that how the people that said that I was trying to rob them said that I robbed them and I tried to ram the car into the bridge and jump out the car. That story right there. So I end up getting locked up a little bit after my homeboy tried to snitch on me about that little run-in that I was telling you about, that store in Durham. So that's why I couldn't never get up with them because they end up catching me later on, a little bit later on down the line, like probably weeks later, a month or two later, whatever. So I'm in the county jail waiting my time, like waiting to go to court or even to got my time. So I'm in that month 3 or 4 months strong. And he come in there. And see, he the type, he don't do crime. His crimes is like driving with no license or under the influence or something like that. That's his crime. So he came in there for that. And he was shook. Because I could have had anything done to him. Or I could have done anything to him. But it wasn't even worth it. And then I done told this story plenty of times to the streets. And then when somebody come to you and be like, yo, oh yeah, old boy tried to say you such and such. So that's why I had to keep telling the story because he tried to concoct a story like I snitched. What the world I'm a snitch for, man, and I'm on the run. Mo, you should have did what the hell I did. Well, he won't drive or I was driving. So it won't like he can give them a fake name because he ain't have warrants or anything. You get what I'm saying? But you just gotta make yourself believable with your stories, and then you see that they keep asking you the same questions just to see do you stick to your same story. You get what I'm saying? So I know the law. I've been dealing with the law for years, since I was 16, 15, 16. So you kind of know what to say and when to say it and how to say it and what officer to try to confine to and try to lie to and stuff like that. But yeah, man, my homeboy done got there and told on me, man. Like honestly, like told on me. They has me arrested, then unarrest me because my story was believable, and then rearrest me again because the homeboy done told him like, yo, I don't know what he done told y'all, but his real name is such and such. He on a run for such and such. They types that in, comes to find out my name popped up. I'm on a run for such and such, but I'm sticking to my story like, yo, my name is Derek, such and such and such, such and such and such. And when you lie, I mean not lie, but when you tell the truth about something that's going to get you in some type of jam, it makes somebody believe you because I told them when they first got me like, yo, prior to us coming up here, I was smoking weed. That's why y'all smell weed all in the car, and that's why y'all see weed on my sweater. You get what I'm saying? So most motherfuckers like will probably do it like I do it too. Like you caught red-handed, but you still lying. In this case, I ain't lying. You get what I'm saying? You get what I tried to put everything on me and stuff. You get what I'm saying? I put everything on me and stuff. And do y'all know that story? This was like in 2008. Do y'all know this is 2023? I can see dude right now, and dude still grilling and acting like he got some type of smoke. And every time I want to ring his goddamn collar or something, he get on some old bitch shit acting like he got a gun or something. And I still steadily be approaching him. You get what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't know if I got a goddamn wish for death or whatever the case may be, but all of that trying to threaten me and scare me, that shit ain't gonna goddamn move me. Keep judging a book by its cover, man. You gonna be goddamn shocked of the pages you come across.